slightly redo my roots because I'm looking a little bit ginger. I think I ended the last video like that. I'm going to give that about 15 minutes and then I'm going in with this Revolution Mellow Tones Brunettes. This is like basically the same bottle and I used the Bleach London, as you may have seen, red and purple to get this colour originally. It's Sunday night and I wasn't actually going to film at all today, but I've got so much filming to do tomorrow that I wanted to have a little bit of a self-care evening to make sure I look my best for my videos tomorrow, so that's what this is. I have this on my brows as well. I didn't mention that and I've just gone back and I look ridiculous, so yeah, I have brown dye on my brows. Just, yeah. Hi, we're back and my hair is dry. I'm gonna trim my fringe. I go back and forth with this. I'm going for the most simple method, and usually the method I do when I've just dried it. I did a very good job cutting the fringe, I have to say. Basically I take, and I'm just going to tie it in a knot, like that, and put the two strands together, push it up as high as it goes, and then I'm going to take the section of hair underneath, split it into two, and then just wrap the strands around each other. Hi, happy Monday. I've got some filming to do today, so I need to get ready, and that's the bit that I struggle with the most. I'm like, the filming element, lovely, absolutely fine. Like, it's just the getting ready, mainly because it usually means I have to put my contact lenses in, but I've decided I'm not going to do that today because I wrote the script for this, which always makes it easy for me to memorise because I write it obviously as if it was something that I actually say and read. I'm obsessed with this, by the way. I have a bunch of like admin-y stuff to do today as well, with it being Monday. I love a Monday though. Monday I think is one of the better days of the week because it's like full of hope, fresh start, good to-do list to tackle. Okay, I'm going to finish doing this and then I'm going to show you my hair reveal, so I'll see you soon. I'm done. Okay, the fringe looks ridiculous and it will until I've fixed it downstairs, but I'm going to show you this. Now, this always looks worse when I've just washed my hair, which you saw I did yesterday, so... Oh, I can already feel that it's exactly what I wanted. I really should have dried it properly, but it does the job. It just adds some texture instead of just... I am going to add a little bit of oil. The nukes. I love this stuff. I have like this big bottle and then just smaller bottle versions of it just dotted around the house. Okay, that was really fun. I've been kind of like nervous about filming that for some reason this week, even though it did not take me very long at all. And it was all really cute things like cute b-roll and everything, so, and script reading, which I like. So I did have to film a tiny clip outside, which I found very nerve-wracking despite it being outside my own house. So it's like, you come up to me and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm working. It's kind of fun. This is, the area I live in is not like, I feel like if I was in like Manchester or something like that, like, people probably wouldn't bat an eyelid, but I'm like, I'm not, really not. I'm in a very like family kind of rural area, basically countryside vibes. So I don't think this is normal whatsoever. I've got to film a little clip when I go to a coffee shop later, but that doesn't even seem to bother me for some reason. I think because this camera is so cute and discreet that, like, I say discreet, I think it's because it's not like a camera, so you, upon initial looking, you probably wouldn't even really lock it as a camera unless I'm being dumb, but I don't know. But that seems to be fine. I'm usually sat with a friend for that, so it doesn't bother me. And I've literally got to go beep, 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 and then we're done. I need to change my outfit because every single time I've seen my friend that I'm seeing today, who wouldn't care, but I am wearing this outfit because it's so comfortable. I was on about in this last video, like, sometimes I find an outfit that just like feels right and like I feel like comfortable, confident in. And this is it, and it's literally black pants and a black top. I bought a new coat and I was going to wear it today, but I can't tell. Can you actually please just be brutally honest with me? Maybe ugly's not the word. Like, it's like a nice coat. I feel like it just doesn't do anything for me. Like, I want to be given like cool, relaxed. Maybe this with Uggs today. And leggings could be a vibe. Like that, really comfortable with a hoodie underneath. Could be cool. I actually feel like I'm going insane sometimes. I've just been filming and I had 2 videos to film today and my brain, like, I did the script bit, all good, and then I did the b-roll, and then I did the other one, and then I was like, I only did half the b-roll for the second one. I was like, I'm sure I don't remember finishing that, but I must have done because I wouldn't just jump to the next, and I don't know what happened in here, but no. Also, try and say, flow freely through the room. Oh, okay, great, now I can say it. Okay, wonderful. I was trying to say that before and I could not for the life of me get that sentence to work, but oh, yeah, we're done. A little later than I would have liked it to be because I did the classic thing of like, I tidied the whole kitchen, like, it's like so tidy, which I'm so happy about, but like, that's not how I should have. Oh, an animal. Why is there... Oh my god, in the garden? That's just... I don't have my glasses on, but I'm going to assume that's a cat and not like some sort of... Is it looking at me? I think I can get all this editing done. I've got another video to edit as well. I think I can be done with that within 2 hours. Give me 2 hours to do this other task I had to do for today. Just wanted to ask, is anyone watching that guy on TikTok, the sweet treat guy? Because he's all I can think about. Because I was just like, okay, this is great. I'm about to go and sit and be really productive. I should have a Diet Coke. Should I? And I was like, then maybe I should also have a sweet treat with it. And I was thinking about it and I just thought I'd mention him because I think he's so funny. And if you don't know anyone about, I think literally just type in sweet treat on TikTok and he will come up. Such a funny man. And I think he is right. I think it is time for a sweet treat. I did just record for like 6 minutes, but I was just talking about absolute nonsense, so I'm gonna start again. Hello, happy Wednesday. It's currently Wednesday morning. I've just got off like a 2-hour call with a client who I love very dearly. We're working on her website. So as well as being a UGC creator, I kind of started out in this industry, as you may know if you've been an OG, as a social media manager. And when I became a UGC creator, I didn't just drop my social media management clients. Often social media management clients, how many times I want to say that, don't stay with you forever anyway, because things change, businesses change, and we also just went through COVID, which was like a crazy time for a lot of people and business owners. So my clientele was like very naturally dropping off anyway, but I've got one OG who I would love to be with forever, to be honest. So yeah, I wouldn't just abandon my clients. Yeah, we had a really good call. She's got some really cool stuff going on in her business at the moment that I'm so happy to be a part of. My foundation has been like really making me feel very dry and horrible lately. It's the Maybelline 30-hour matte one, whatever. I've used this my whole life, like varying shades, but yeah. And I've got this infallible one, which I would say infallible, but is it infallible? I don't even know. Oh my god, which I've just realised goes with my setting spray that I adore. So I feel like that's going to be a good combination. But this is 32-hour, but it's got SPF 25 and vitamin C. And I just feel like it's going to be more hydrating, but I'm concerned about the shade match. Well, I was concerned about the shade match, and then I put these together, and like, this is also 1000% out of date. It's runny, and I actually really like that. That's probably too much. Wait, shade match? Not too bad. It is slightly too pink for my skin tone, but I think that's a pretty good shade match. And I'm going shopping, yay! Me and my friend who's like always in these videos, and is literally the only person I see. I feel like that was really nice. Is that really nice? Is that better than my current foundation? Anyway, we're going shopping. We're going doing work together, which then leads to shopping because we're working in a cafe, in a shopping centre. It's got like a Primark. Basically everything you could ever want in one place. So we're gonna do some shopping because we went shopping last week, but it's Christmas shopping, which which is great because it's like guilt-free, because it's like you're buying stuff for other people, so you're allowed to spend money. But I think we deserve some shopping for us, probably budget-friendly shopping, because we're trying to be money-wise. I feel like that's looking really nice. My skin is feeling so irritated at the moment, but it's like, this is quite nice. It's quite natural. I like a medium coverage these days. I know. If you told younger me I'm opting for preferably not matte and not full coverage, I think she'd have a heart attack. Oh my goodness. And if you told her that you weren't using the Maybelline one, I think she'd be like, girl, you crazy. I'd just love to get to a point where this feels so stable and like I'm not worrying about money, but not in like a I'm rich, not worrying about money kind of way. In just like a, okay, maybe I've got like a couple months mortgage saved up, so that I never have to worry about that. Because I'm a simple woman, you know, I do love shopping and everything like this, but I do tend to live within my means pretty well, and like, as much as I love shopping, I'd very rarely actually buy anything. I just love the idea of it and the excitement of, oh, I probably shouldn't buy this, but I might today. I don't go drinking, or I don't really drink, full stop, which is no judgment against people that do. I'm just saying I save a lot of money there, where some people probably do spend quite a bit. Which is again not a judgment, just an observation. But you shouldn't compare yourself to other people as well, by the way. Oh my goodness, let's just
get that out of the way first. People are in such different like walks of life, whatever you say, that like you should not be comparing your financial situation to other people. And I think a lot of times your parents can get involved in that as well. Like they'll be like, oh, but this person's making this much. I don't think mine are like that necessarily. I think they're more nosy and want to know what everyone else is getting up to. But I always hate editing these clips. I just talk absolute nonsense for about 25 minutes and I'm like, why did you even set the camera up? But I like doing my makeup. So funny thing is, I was rewatching some old vlogs, which you may think is sad, but I just like to see. I like background noise, and it was on the TV, and I thought, yeah, go on, let's just have a watch. Last year I said, I'm going to do Vlogmas next year. I'm going to hold you to that, is what I said to myself. Am I? Oh, not a chance. Not a chance. Not only does absolutely nothing happen in my life, it's hard enough to, like, get clips for a weekly vlog, like, so little happens that, like, you would be bored out of your mind. Like, who in their right mind would want to see this, like, every day? And it never ever normally bothers me whatsoever, but New Year's last year, it turned, like, the midnight, whatever, it got to 2024, and I could not contain my, like, freak out. 24? And then it's gonna be 25. Like, I don't even know a year's work, but I'm gonna be 25. Oh, I need to get my life together a little bit, if that's the case. Should I be settling down? That is the last thing on my list of priorities right now. Like, anything to do with, like, relationships and meeting people, and I'm not interested whatsoever. Like, maybe I would be, you know, if I met the right person, whatever, but why am I meeting them when I'm not leaving the house? No, I see a lot of these creators who are, like, in couples and the boyfriends are helping them out with UGC. And I do think, like, not for business purposes, you know those LinkedIn posts where they're like, oh, I just got engaged, here's how it helped me with, like, B2B sales. I'm like, sure. Be really cute, actually, to have some couples content. I think I'm probably not ready for the only reason I really want a boyfriend is for, like, content creation purposes. So it was actually kind of weird when I was rewatching my old videos. It was like a bit of a jump scare, really, respectfully, but my ex-boyfriend was in a few of them because we lived together. And he was always good with stuff like that. Like, I didn't, like, push his boundaries or anything, but he was always willing to participate when necessary. And that was nice to see, I suppose. I feel like, because I've had, like, a long-term relationship and it was pretty serious, like, lived together and everything like that I'm, like, kind of in the clear in, like, terms of, like, not that it's about anyone else, but, like, I've done, yeah, like, I feel like the pressure's off a little bit because it's like, oh, when are you gonna meet someone, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like because I did some of that already, that, like, I don't really get asked about it. And because in my own head I've given myself, like, I'm in the clear, because it's like, okay, maybe you do need to start thinking soon about, like, and I've had interests in that time, like, it's not like, I mean, there's one guy I nearly dated and I could have, but I shut it down. He was nice, mostly. It's just like there were red flags already, and at first I thought that was me being too picky, but I do think, like, my boundaries were already kind of being pushed, and I'm like, we hardly know each other. So if this is you now, then what are you going to be like when I do let my guard down more? I've had people interested in me, and that's a very validating feeling, and I wish that that wasn't the case and that I could feel validated without having another person have a role in that. I really do, but it is a nice feeling, and I've been very insecure for a lot of my life, very much lacking in confidence for, like, a variety of reasons. Oh, what a terrible shade. Oh my god, I just, like, that's a concealer. To conclude, you shouldn't need male validation, but if it makes you feel better, I think that's completely normal. And at the end of the day, a compliment's a compliment. So if you're not ready to date, or whatever the feeling is, whether it's, like, not ready because you don't feel confident enough, or not ready because you're purely not interested, don't let anybody else press you into it. Like, people will say, like, oh, but you just need to go on some dates. Telling someone who is absolutely petrified of that kind of thing, oh, you just need to go on a few dates. Yes, it would get easier as you do more, because you'll realise that, like, there really is no pressure, and that they're in the same boat as you. You don't need to feel this kind of, like, really weird, oh my god, that's so embarrassing, I don't even want to think about this. I once, oh no, please don't do this. I once, like, thanked a guy who turned out to be a terrible person. A terrible person with a girlfriend. But I once thanked them for, like, being, like, taking a chance on me. It sounds so pick-me, but it was so sincere. I was like, thank you for, like, because I didn't get why he would go out with a girl like me, and I kind of said that. That is so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. No, I really don't like that. Oh, yeah, because I really just didn't understand why he picked me. Like, I couldn't, and to the point where I felt like it was, like, some sort of joke. I don't even know. But yeah, he had a girlfriend, so good job. nice one. And I didn't really like him anyway, which is the crazy thing about the whole thing. I remember being so nervous and saying all this stupid stuff, and I wasn't even interested in him. And I'm not just saying that like when people say that because they regret things or whatever. Like, I literally was not interested in him. I was trying to force myself to be interested in him. And I think part of the nerves that I had were that, like, I didn't want to be involved with him. Anyway, don't do that. Never apologise for who you are or thank someone. Dude. Oh. And yeah, just take it easy. Take it easy. If you want to take action and get on apps and everything, by all means. Like, I've worked with some wonderful apps over the years. I have a few I can recommend. And I'm not in a rush to make that happen because I love my life of my own. I was thinking about it the other day. I love my weighted blanket. It's 10 kilograms. It's heaven. I have the whole double bed to myself, and I can't think of anything worse than someone getting in that space. Not only could I no longer use my weighted blanket because it'd be just too warm with two people there, but he might not want the weighted blanket on him. Yeah, I'm way overthinking it, but I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to stay by myself. I don't want this. But then equally, when I was trying to do that rug the other day in my last video, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be so good if I just had someone to help lift this with me? But your 20s are for you. Your 30s are where you can start thinking about this seriously if you want to, but it's all up to you. No pressure, my dude. No pressure. Just came back to the sweetest feedback I've ever received. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you to get the full vibe. I'm sitting on the floor for today. This is actually the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. Little updates. Is that annoying when I have that camera do the tracking thing? Because I feel like it keeps it in focus so much better. So I got invited to an event. Oh my god, my lovely friend managed to get me an invite to an event that she's going to, which is unbelievably exciting, and I'm so grateful for it. So that's so exciting. I downloaded the Shreddy app again. My friend and I have been talking about it for a while, and they had it on sale, so we're like, okay, let's do it. I've got a video to film from this game where you, like, basically, instead of coming up for dinner, you have these like cards and you like scratch it off and you get like a recipe for you to make for dinner, which I think is a really, really cool idea. So I did that. I got a good one on the thing that I scratched off. So I've got all the ingredients for that. This is for a job, by the way, but it's still very good. And yeah, I'm gonna make that. And I had to buy a waffle iron for it, which I say had to. I've been thinking about it for a while. That's not true. I had the idea yesterday, and the second I get something in my head, I'm like, I have to do this right now. So technically I actually had to do this for work, so I love that kind of excuse, but I'm gonna go and cook that later, and then I have to film a hair video. This has fixed the day. I was really upset when I came home, and then now I've got this lovely little message from a brand, so I'm feeling very good again. So I'm gonna get on with this. Yay.